All right, welcome to the Haters Ball. It's your boy, Dumb It Down. I'm here with my older brother, the old Baldy.
Yup, yeah, bruh. We got lots to talk about tonight.
And my younger brother, B-Dog.
What's going on? We in this thing.
Like we said, we got a lot to talk about today. Ton of things to talk about. So we're going to start off, man. First off with the news about Diddy. His houses got raided, right? By Homeland. Homeland raiding his houses. What does this mean? Yeah, what does this mean? What do y'all think?
I don't know, man. I'm starting to believe conspiracy theories, dog. I ain't gonna lie.
All right. Which theories you subscribe to? Which theories you subscribe to?
I just think this all sound weird to me, man. Something is off here. Something is off. This dude got busted. I never heard of Homeland Security running in a dude crib that wasn't like a terrorist or something. Like, I never seen that before. Now, you tell me, you heard of that before?
I never heard of this before, ever.
I didn't even know Homeland Security did raids on regular people's houses.
Yeah, I thought they were for terrorists. Like, they said it's sex trafficking. Is what it's for, right? What the investigation's for.
Okay.
I didn't even know Homeland, that was in like their purview or like what they would investigate. So
did you hear that? So in all of the lawsuits and stuff, all the stuff that Cassie said, did she say that he also was trafficking people?
I mean, in her stuff, she was kind of saying that she was trafficking her, kind of. I mean, like a lot of it was like
that ain't trafficking, dog.
Yeah.
That's not Homeland Security trafficking.
You're right. No, it's not. It's not.
I'm about to say that is trafficking, but not Homeland Security.
I'm confused. That's all I'm saying, man. I don't know if I'm buying stuff, but it just seemed weird. I don't know who Diddy got, pissed off. These celebrities and these rich people, they run in these weird circles. They said today, what they said today, he had cameras hidden in every room of his house.
Yeah, that's the thing. So, I mean, I feel like, all right, so I don't know where y'all gonna take this, but my thing is, I feel like there's a lot of people who seem to want to, like, shoot on bail, but, like, to me, if Homeland Security is, raiding all his houses, like, something's wrong, right? And
oh, no, he did it. He did it.
Yeah.
Ain't no bail. I'm about to say, it don't matter what they're in there for. He did something.
Yeah. Please don't misconstrue. I'm not saying the homie is, like, innocent or something.
Yeah, okay, all right.
No, I think he did whatever bad stuff, but a bunch of rich people was doing it, and they all together with it.
Well, that's
and they all knew about it.
And so maybe they raiding for evidence on other people, like trying to get the evidence in his house, or even people said maybe they're raiding to get the NDAs for all the people who he made deals with. If they know who he made deals with, they can go talk to him. Because now already there've been people, Cassie and others that have worked close to him who have said they're going to testify now. So, what up to the people in the chat, man? A lot of news this week, so we about to break it all down. What up, Leroy? What up, Matt? Yeah. So I don't know what y'all think of all the people who say they're going to testify for him and stuff.
I saw
they're going to testify for him or against him?
Against him is what I meant.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But this is what I'm saying. This is why this all lines up weird to me, man. And maybe I watched too many X-Files episodes. Y'all know that's my favorite show. It seemed like all these celebrities was all in on it, all cool with it when it was all up, right? And it seemed like he pissed off some super rich person or something, and they said, "Nah, I don't like how you moving. That shit is over with. We knocking your shit down." I don't know if it's because he got beef with Diageo or however you pronounce it, the liquor company. I don't know. Okay. It seemed odd to me. You know what I'm saying? It seemed odd. It just seemed like seems all at one time. Like,
I don't feel like that. I feel like every time. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Every time one person comes out, I feel like that always like it's never just one person. So once Cassie came out, once he didn't pay her to go away, it was over for him after that. Like he should have just left the country at that point because there was no coming back after that. Like, yeah, it's over. After one
Yeah,
person
'cause
do it,
Lil
then
Rod said a bunch of wild stuff about this dude.
yeah, exactly. Lil Ryan had a lot more details in there. That was crazy. So
Right.
Lil Rod is a wild name too, man. But this dude, he they said, is he the one who said that Diddy? I mean that Diddy had Young Miami and 50 ex baby mama on the payroll.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I
I don't
did see
remember
that
what
headline
Rod
though.
said. But my thing
This
is,
is
I just
crazy,
think,
dog. It's crazy, man.
yeah, it's crazy. My thing is, I don't understand. So I don't think it's he made somebody mad or something like that. I think it's just in today's society, like B Dog said, when one person comes out and is brave enough to step forward, then everyone else steps forward, and it's just some of these rich people they don't have that same protections they used to. You know, they had just had this Nickelodeon doc. We had the whole Harvey Weinstein thing. I just think for some of these people, they've been gross. They've been gross for a long time. And not enough people have been talking out about it all this time. And so it just took one person to open the floodgates. Is how I see it.
Me, maybe. To me, this dude crimes is way over the top, man. This dude blowing up cars and shit, and y'all was quiet. Everybody was just cool with that.
That's what be weird to me too.
That's next. That ain't even sexual assault where you like don't want to tell nobody that shit happened.
Yeah.
Like that's like he's in the streets blowing up cars, dude.
Okay,
like,
so why didn't Cuddy say something then? Why didn't Cuddy say something then? He the one that was. Why didn't Cuddy say something?
Well, I mean,
I don't know.
Cuddy ain't the one that would have the proof. I'm not asking Cuddy. I'm asking the people who was next to him that saw him set this up and this and that. I want to know why they didn't say nothing like immediately or even like right now. I don't know. That's crazy.
The description of the stuff, like Cassie was talking about, like how she was getting beat and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Apparently, she getting beat in front of like 20 people. Like it's not like nobody worried about it. This dude is embracing in public with it. He's not in private at all. So you telling me all these rich people scared of Diddy?
I don't know, man. I don't know if everyone's scared or if everybody's a part of it. This is how I feel about Hollywood, about these industry circles. A lot of these people are gross. I don't think it's one or two. It's a lot of these people. Even there was an old Usher interview that popped up. Because Usher went and lived with Diddy when he was 13, right? And he was talking about in the interview, talking about how there was like just walking by doors and everybody's having sex and everyone's having an orgy and all this other stuff. And like that's what he was seeing when he was 13. I don't know, take that for what you will, but I feel like it's always been an open secret that just no one has come out and said, because these people are powerful and everyone wants to get in on the power, on the money, and be in on the industry. They don't want to ruffle anyone's feathers. So like there's a fear that like if you say something, your career, you won't make it, or your career won't work.
So this is what that's fear. That's scared. Because my thing is, look, I'm not saying you got to go rat out the orgies, but if I'm standing around and we're having all kinds of good vibes, good times here, enough that we're all having sex together, and then one dude just start beating the crap out of a girl, and I'm cool with that, or is everybody in there beating the crap out of some girls? Yeah, like something don't make sense. It don't add up to me. Right. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So this is where I'm having. This is why I'm cool with somebody, answering these questions or filling them in with conspiracy theories, because I don't understand. These people are the same ones that be on TV all the time talking about, oh, we gotta save the animals, we gotta stand up for women. But they was all standing there together, and they was cool with watching a girl get beat 2 years ago.
Well, hold on. So, this is the thing. So, like, I saw Joe Budden, right? And a lot of people have said that they go to Diddy's parties and love them. Like, he throws the best parties ever. This is publicly stated by, like, every famous person ever, right? Ever. Yep. So, they all go into his parties. But now, like, Joe Budden was saying on his podcast, he was like, maybe stuff was happening after I left or something. Like, I don't know. And I don't know if that's just him trying to shoot bail for himself, or what, but he's like, I get out of there, I go, maybe that's what they're waiting for. Maybe there's another group of people that are staying up till, staying there till 5 a.m. and doing the really weird stuff or whatever. But
Matt just said it. Matt just said it. This seemed to me like some Epstein type stuff, man.
Exactly, like
He
Epstein.
got them all on it. They all got him. They all got he got video on all of them doing some weird stuff. Cause you notice it's quiet out here. They don't want to say, like, I haven't even heard people come out and say he's bad. Like, you haven't even heard those people be like, oh, he's a terrible predator. We must eliminate this now. We ain't heard people say, I seen it. Except for a couple people that said they saw, like, outside parts. Like, the most, like, oh, he came on to me 30 years ago. Like, oh, okay, whatever, man. Like, I don't know if that really is, nobody's saying nothing about they saw any kind of beating, any of this stuff, basically. So, very odd to me. Like I said, I don't know what just something don't seem right to me.
And that's why I feel like they did this coordinated raid. They trying to find the evidence. That's what they want. They want to find the evidence. They want to find the list of other people. They want to find who else they can persecute or prosecute. They want to find the NDAs. Who did he have an NDA on to shut up? Who can we go and get a subpoena? Because to stuff like that. That's the type of stuff I feel like they looking for in the house. It's either that or I've heard the conspiracy of the other way where the Homeland Security is in there to go cover up for the super powerful people. That's the other.
They already know what's in there, man. For me, they already know what's in there.
Like, usually when they do a raid, like the only time I think of raids is like Ricos and stuff, and they already know who they got at that point. They just go into everybody's house individually. So I don't know if there's more raids coming or what, but
they hit this dude 3 houses at the same time. Homeland Security.
Yeah,
and coordinated effort. And nobody got arrested. Nobody got charges.
Nope.
It's odd. It's odd, dog. It's though something don't add up to me. And look, this dude is nasty. I believe all the stuff that they said about him. That he did all this stuff. I'm not like sitting up and saying, oh no, she lying for money or other people lying for money. I don't believe that. I think this is all legit.
That's why I feel like maybe they doing this to get to the next people, to get to the other people. You know what I mean? Because
who else going down next, man?
Well, this is my thing, because Epstein went to jail and then he got taken out, right? So this is why I feel like maybe they trying to do it a different way so they get Puff to get they get the evidence on the other people, not just trying to get Puff.
Hey, don't get on your private jet, Puff. You know what I'm saying? Don't get on that thing, Doug. You know what I mean?
On anything, but I would have been on that jet so damn fast. Ain't no way they would have ever called me. I don't understand that.
I wouldn't trust that jet, man. I wouldn't trust that jet. Yeah, you right.
They're
gonna mysteriously crash in the middle of the ocean.
That shit ain't crashing.
They were tracking the jet. That wasn't the escape route. He should have. I don't know.
Well, you would not.
Man, whatever. These people doing crimes, I don't know why they don't ever just leave, man.
He should have left.
Just leave.
Though. Well, that's Russell Simmons. Yeah, he should have been there.
Come on, dog. Ain't no way. You ain't never catching me. You a billionaire. Why are you here for? Go somewhere else.
They don't have that liquid money, man. That's the thing is, like, you can't just be like, oh, okay, well, I'm taking my cash, I'm out. Like, they can't go nowhere, really.
He got 10 million liquid, at least.
They can leave. They ain't gonna have, they ain't gonna have that type of money on them, though.
How Russell
10 million doing is a lot.
What's he doing?
Yeah, I'm about to say.
How's what?
How's Russell doing it?
He went to Bali. They don't have extradition.
Right. So that's
exactly.
That's what we're talking about.
Oh no, he could have did that. But I don't know if he had as many businesses as Russell Simmons. That's all. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I don't understand it. I mean, and like I said, it to me, I think there are victims. For people in the chat, I think there's definitely victims. I think there's, to me, there's too many people coming out to speak about it. So I don't see how this could all be a ruse and why Homeland Security would get involved over civil cases if it was just for money. Like
I don't believe that this Homeland Security stuff though, man. This fishy, dog. I never heard of Homeland Security going in your crib and you not at Abu Ghraib or whatever. Like, how the hell you not in Guantanamo? Homeland Security coming in your crib. Like, what are we doing, man? Like, that ain't. I don't know, man. It don't add up, dog. This is all suspect. Yeah. We're going to make a movie about it or something. You know who's going to do it?
50 Cent already making a doc.
Oliver Stone. Nah, he got those conspiracy movies that's like fancy, like the JFK movie and stuff.
Nah, 50 gonna do it, man. 50 gonna do it.
50 just gonna make jokes about Diddy the whole time.
And it's
There's
gonna be
some
hilarious.
movie that's like
It's
a
gonna be
clown.
hilarious.
Every time he show up, it's gonna be funny. Yeah, this ain't gonna be true.
It could be both. It could be funny and true. Look, man, like Cat Williams said this months ago now. Everybody in Hollywood doing this funny stuff.
Man, it's suspicious, bro. It's all to me. It's all at one time. Really, since 2024, all of a sudden, last year Diddy was riding high. Probably had a big fancy New Year's party. Now, apparently, he's a big time pimp, sex trafficker, abuser, drug smuggler. I mean, dang, he done got this dude doing every crime in the world. Arsonist, murder. What else he done did? He done did everything. This dude is the number one thug in America.
The question is, how has he been getting away for so long? He's done
Bro,
everything.
this dude is ghost.
Why
he
is
ghost,
getting
apparently.
away yeah, close to that. Real life ghost. That's the thing. You didn't even know that 50 was already making a documentary about this dude.
Yeah, that's what power is. Exactly. That's what power is.
Man, I knew the Illuminati was right, man. 2006, they was trying to tell us, dog. Diddy kill Big? They was trying to tell us, and we didn't even listen.
Diddy done killed a bunch of people, man. This dude is a criminal mastermind. Like I said, he is everything in the criminal game, all at once, apparently.
All right.
Genius.
Well, man, a lot of other stuff been going on in hip hop. Y'all got anything else to say on this Puffy stuff, or ready to move on?
Nah, man. Right. I guess I'm ready to figure out what the hell's going on with that. But I'm glad I ain't got no part of it. Now, B-Dog, I had a question for you, man. I was thinking about this because, me and you discussed this multiple times, and we know we gonna sell out as soon as we get some money in this podcast.
Facts.
And do and have a podcast breakup and go get the bag. But when we ever, I don't want no part of this type of stuff. We can't get too rich to where they want to invite us to these parties, man.
No. Not please no.
All right, well, we got to talk about this. Why does every podcast break up, dog? Why does every podcast break up? I know a lot of people in here, watch, according to hip hop, man, and we was all sad to hear today when Mike said Coop is no longer part of the show.
Yeah, what happened, dog? Who got the insight, man?
I don't know. I was trying to figure it out, man. I don't understand. To me, I love this show. Their show is what made me want to do my own show, right? But to me, Coop was like the draw of the show, right? I don't agree with all the stuff he said, but he made it fun to argue with, right? He said the wild stuff that had everyone, whether you were upset or whether it was true, but to me, it made it fun. Superb said Coop think he's David Ruffin.
I mean, that's fair.
So what's up? What y'all? Why do y'all think every podcast breaks up like this?
Yeah, but I feel like it's one of those things where everybody's like, "Oh, we're never gonna break up," and then all of a sudden, like, of course, that's gonna be you.
The next episode.
Yeah, exactly. A year from now, they're gonna be looking at us like, "Dang, why'd that happen?" So I don't know. I mean, these people didn't say. From what? What's the other guy's name besides Coop?
Mike
didn't say anything. He kept it very vague. He gave it 2 minutes and just moved past it. So there's no inkling of what could happen.
Yeah, it don't seem like there's beef, which is good. I don't want there to be beef. That's the worst when people break up and they and they start dissing each other. That's lame to me. But I don't know. It makes just more questions when they break up and they don't got nothing to say about it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's odd to me. Oh well.
No, we could definitely break up because
we live all different parts of the country, man.
He already went to Dubai without us, so we don't know what's going on. Don't let him take another trip across overseas next year. Then it's gonna be a real problem for real.
Yeah,
so
check the books. They're gonna be asking for the books. We not monetized. We don't got no money.
Yeah. You a thief.
Ain't no way, dog.
I just call you a thief every episode of our new podcast.
So my question was, y'all, when people start these podcasts, y'all feel like are these people like close like that, or is it just like a business thing? You know, like I mean I don't know. I'm just
I
speculating.
think it's both ways. I know the
It's
Horrible
money,
Decisions
dog.
podcast. Those two girls, they said they're not friends. They don't ever talk outside of podcasts like that. They just do it as a business.
Mm.
So, I mean, I guess it could be both ways. I couldn't imagine potting with someone about like just business wise. Like, I think you're cool, man. We could talk about this together. I don't know. That seems weird to me, but
Yeah,
maybe.
I agree.
Because another podcast that another person hip hop podcast that's breaking up is Mike Seatown on Dead End Hip Hop. Dead End Hip Hop. Mike Seatown said he's leaving, and I also, to me again, he was also my favorite person on that show. So I don't understand.
Shocker.
That's another one that was sad to me, and both of them happened like back to back. So I don't get it.
Actually, I can see. Because if you have creative differences, like if you don't think we should be talking about this or this or that, like for our podcast, most of the time, y'all tell me what we got to listen to. But if I was ever to be like, I don't agree. I don't think we should do this, then I could see that being a problem. But I'm happy to be on here with my brother, so it don't matter to me either way.
Well, that's my thing too with this podcast. Like, I'm down to talk about anything if it's with y'all. Like, if it was somebody else, then I might be like more like, nah. But like, I don't care. There's times y'all mention stuff, and I'd be like, okay, that's fine. I'll talk about it if y'all want to talk about it. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
We ain't got no money yet, though. When the money
That's
comes in,
true.
it's gonna be feelings gonna be different, man. I'm
Yeah.
not talking about this, man. I'm tired of this. You get a bigger cut than me. You a thief.
I can't
Goodbye.
wait. That'll be hilarious. That's when you know you made it, though. That's when you really know you made it. When you get a podcast beef. So
Yep.
I look forward to those
Oh,
days.
yeah.
Yeah,
If
man.
we
Like
got
us
enough
up,
money to
man. Like
break
us
up,
up. Help
then
us
we
get
real
there.
good. Yeah.
Yeah. Speed up the breakup, man. Y'all gotta like and sub, so you speed it up.
That means we get money and we just decide we ain't doing this no more. Yeah, that's real good. I want to be in
All
that
right.
position.
So the
Let's get to the main thing, dog.
Truest just said it. He said they probably kicked Mike Seaton off because he was glazing Kendrick too much. All right, so that brings us right to the main topic for today, man. Kendrick Lamar, he went ahead and dissed. Drake and Drake and J. Cole on that Future Metro album, on the Like That song. I mean, he had a lot of bars for them, but he said after Big 3, it's just Big Me, right?
Yeah.
What y'all think of this diss, man? What y'all think of this?
You want me to go? Go ahead.
Yeah.
Bro. This is
Okay, I'll go first. Man, that was the happiest I had been like in a long time. Like, I cannot tell you how many times I played that song that night over and over again. And I have not been anxious waiting for music to come out like that in a long time. Like, I couldn't focus on my day. I'm like checking Reddit, seeing if somebody in the group chat linked a disc reply. Like, I was so hyper focused on it. I wanted to hear everything on YouTube. I'm looking at everybody reactions. People, I don't watch reaction videos, but everyone I'm looking at, I'm like, all right, what this person saying? Like, I was so hyped. It really charged me up. Right now, I'm feeling a little disappointed. From Drake's side, definitely disappointed because after he went back to back, I was linking it in the chat. I'm like, this man said, I waited 4 days. Where y'all at? Like, where is this dude at? It's been 4 days. I'm like, man, I better not be potting on Thursday a week from now without a diss record.
all right. So we're going to get into it. We got to get into it, man.
So yeah. Let's start with what Baldy. What was your first reaction to this? Did you think it was a good diss?
Felt the same way, man. Felt the same way. This is what I live for, man. Rap beef. This ain't just rap beef either, man. This is the top, man. When's the last time we had the top dudes actually saying names on record? That's what? Illmatic? Stillmatic? We talking about Takeover? Or if you want to count 50 and Jada and stuff, but that's not even the top to me. Like,
Yeah,
This
he
is
wasn't at
big
his
for
peak when that
these
was
people.
happening.
For these
Yeah,
people, this is as big as it's gonna be. You know what I mean? So you got all types of big names involved too, not like tertiary characters,
yeah,
and hope and is different than like Royce and Lupe because that was more like a slaughter. I was just like, no, stop. It was like dudes getting beat down on the ground, and it's like it was bad. This I expect to be even competition. So I expect to hear the best from all these MCs at this moment. This is a pivotal moment in rap history.
sure.
Okay. All right. And I feel like that's how people are painting it, right? So my feelings were not the same, all right? I felt like I saw all the reactions, and I listened to the song, and it's a good song, but I didn't think it was what everyone was making it. Like, other than after Big Three, it's just Big B line. Like, I felt like he wasn't like dissing anyone in personal way. Like you talked about, Jay-Z and Nas. That was personal. Like, they were talking about personal stuff. This wasn't personal in any way really to me. It didn't seem that way. Like, it just kind of seemed like normal rap competition. Maybe you could say some of the stuff, the line, put all the dogs in the pet cemetery, the AK line or whatever, is kind of, disrespectful or something like that. But I don't know. It didn't seem like anything that big to me.
When I'm talking about this, I'm thinking about this as a whole because I think it is personal for Future and Metro, and I don't care about Nav really. I don't know what he got going on, but they seem like he involved, and Rick Ross might be personally involved. I don't know, what his personal relation is, but it seems like some people taking it. Some people have some personal feelings.
Oh, for sure.
That's why. So when I think about it, that matters. And I think it tees it up perfect, man. You know what I mean? So to me, this is perfect for all of them to give me something that's at their best, or get these people involved in a way that they gotta come. They know that they have to come out and put out something that's legit, not nothing weak in this situation.
So, B-Dog, you mentioned that you were looking for Drake to respond. Do you guys feel like this was at J. Cole too, or is it just Drake? Because like all the stuff you talking about with the Future and Metro and Rick Ross, they all been talking to Drake and and stuff like that. So y'all feel like
Kendrick talking about both of them. Cole got
is definitely talking about
both. Exact. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you feel like Cole also has to respond? Cole can't just let it go.
Of course.
Yeah. And unfortunately, I hope this doesn't happen. I think Dreamville Fest is this weekend. Is it this weekend or next weekend?
Oh, I didn't think about that.
I don't want him to respond at his festival. I'd rather him put out a record, but yeah, I don't want to. The same way Drake did that stupid subliminal.
He got to do it first at the festival, maybe release it online or something later that night. Something like that. That's
true. That's what happened at the first Drake, second Dreamville Fest, second one he ever did. First one I ever went to. He released that DJ Drama mix. What was that mixtape called? He released that the Friday before the festival
Revenge
started.
Of the Dreamers one? No.
I think so.
It's the Dreamville. Yeah,
Gangsta Girls. Yeah. So he released that the Friday before. So maybe he does do something like that this time. But I'm excited to see.
So that's my thing. I feel like I didn't expect a response if there was, because the way the internet was like in a frenzy. I thought that there might be a response sooner. Drake's on tour. I know J. Cole just got off tour. He's got the Dreamville Fest. When do you guys think we'll hear a response, if any?
When Cole album drop.
Okay, you think you're waiting for the album?
I don't see how, even if the album was close to done, this got to be on there, bruh. If an album come out without one on there, that's gonna look soft as butter.
Yeah.
Again, to me, if I'm a top MC, I make a song talking about how I'm the best or I'm part of the best ever or whatever, and a dude come out and say, no, you're not, you have to respond. I don't care. I don't care if it's beef. If you hate the guy, you love the guy. Like Cole has to respond, in my opinion. How could you think otherwise?
I hear that. I hear what you're saying. I mean, I hear what you're saying. But I mean, some people could just say that it wasn't for him. It was for Drake. I mean, you know.
No, he definitely took shots at Cole in there. I don't.
What's the shot at Cole? What's the shot at Cole? This is legit shit. What's the shot at Cole?
Let me see. Let me go through this again.
F the big three is Big Me.
Okay, is that different from when
That's
J.
a
Cole said?
Line, though. Cole has been the one that's constantly been bringing up the big three.
Right, and J. Cole's bar on first person shooter was, we the big three like we started the league, but right now I feel like Muhammad Ali. Is that different? Is that bar that Kendrick said any different from that?
Yes.
Yes. He still gave them Cole still gave them respect. Kendrick didn't give them any respect.
Right. You don't think that that's disrespectful to say F what you're saying? Yeah. I'm the top dog. Like, you don't think that that's disrespectful compared to saying I feel like I'm the best, or I feel like Ali, who always says he's the best. That's not the same thing.
Right. I mean, it's saying I'm the champ. I'm the best of the three. Even the song. Now, do you guys feel like the song First Person Shooter was a diss at Kendrick in the first place? Because they saying we the Super Bowl. It's just me and Cole's the Super Bowl, right? That Super Bowl was the top two.
Yeah. If Kendrick wanted to use that as something, I wouldn't be mad at that. It could be taken that way. I feel like. So obviously Kendrick felt some type of way about it. He mentioned the song, so
yeah,
is okay. Or he's just out here claiming he's the best and putting this other stuff to rest.
This ain't the first song Cole said that, though. Cole's been saying that for the past 2 years on every feature he get on. So,
and he was on his artsy bag, and he was on his whatever you call it when you help out your family members too much. When he trying to get his trash cousin on, they was doing that crap, and he wasn't worried about being the best. But now he decided he want to come outside and act like a rapper that's not making a bunch of weird voices, and actually rapping. I mean, I don't know, like. I don't care what his motivation is, really. To me, if I'm Cole, I'm in the mindset of this came for me.
Yeah,
I'm about to show him that's not it. I'm that guy out here. People say I ain't got no classic. It's my time. He been hiding, making stupid songs like My Auntie Is a Man Now. I'm about to show these what's up because I'm in J. Cole. Like that's how to me, that's how you should feel. Am I tripping?
But like you said, every song J. Cole been saying already on every song. Johnny P. Caddy, you said I put your favorite rapper naked and noose, and he said, I'm the greatest rapper alive at the end of that verse. He says he's been saying he's the greatest on every verse, every time. I mean, even on the Secret Recipes, I mean, he says that he's the best. So I mean, like he says it on every song. So. Does he need to have an actual? This is my thing. Does it have to be a diss, like a personal, like no F you too, or can he just keep making records saying I'm the best, and is that good enough?
It has to be a little bit more direct. It has to be just as direct as Kendrick made it. There's not no more those small disses. Like this could be interpreted this way if you want. Like no, there's got to be. Yeah, I got to hear something to let us know that we talking to Kendrick right now.
See, my fear is I feel like Cole might be a little too mature, too nice, too kind, too friendly.
Keep it on that angry bag. I felt like that before the feature run.
I feel like that's my word. I feel like he might be a little too. He might just call him up, Kendrick. What's up, man? Let's squash it. What's the problem? He might be a little too mature to actually come at his neck.
But
like I said, man, there's too many reasons, bro. We just had the last episode and the little clip y'all put out where I'm hating on Cole. To me, he silences all these people. If he got that heat, if he already had that heat ready, the album was already close to getting ready or whatever, he started doing a rollout, sound like he got heat, sound like he about to come with it. Okay, then you put that diss on, dog, that's a cherry on top, bro.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to be taken to the respect level. The haters have to be quieter if he really dropped that heat and beat Kendrick in a diss. to me, I don't care what the reason is. His motivation should be, I'm about to murder these cats and jump up from the 50s in old Baldy's list. I want to be an old Baldy's top 20.
Yeah, I completely agree that this will do a big. I feel like J. Cole has the most to gain from this beef. He has the most to gain if he goes for it. My worry is I don't know if he will because of who he is. He, even when he, had issues with other people, even his disses to like Trippie Redd, the 1985, or like it's all like
those
I'm
ain't
giving
the
you advice
same.
type of thing, or even Snow on the Bluff type of
Those
stuff. It's
ain't
all
the
like
same.
humble type of
These
thing.
niggas
He's
not
always
even
like
on
the
this
humble
level.
route. I know they're
If he
not
go
on this
down,
level, but I'm just saying he's always done the humble route. I wonder if he will actually like go at Kendrick's neck like that, because they used to be friends, right? For all of this, he got in a fight with Puff for Kendrick,
so
right?
What? So what? What does that have to do with anything?
Yeah.
You can still murder your friend on wax. I didn't say you got to get on there and do a no Vaseline type diss. Where every line is like, he gay, and I know he gay, and he's super gay. Just show your superiority, man. Just show your superiority.
Okay, so how do you do that? Tell me the diss track that does that without this is like you said,
Brother,
without the no Vaseline type thing. Without
if I just had a diss track in the top for Kendrick Lamar, I would put it out and go viral or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
How you
I'm
make a
not
diss
the
track
great
that's
MC
not...
that you say he is.
yeah. Okay.
You say Cole is that dude.
Well,
is he
I
that
will
dude?
say that I won't this won't take away that much away from Cole if he don't respond, but I won't look at him in the same light as like I don't want to hear that I'm the best stuff. I don't want to hear I'm murdering every feature no more. Like go back to doing what you was doing before you started saying all of that, if that's the case.
But
But
we just saw this happen. We just saw that happen, right? What happened when Royce was talking all that shit? How long Royce was talking all that shit? Royce got smacked down so hard that I can't even listen to some of his old records the same.
I agree, but Lupe went for the jugular. He didn't. Lupe wasn't. He didn't like you said. His whole diss wasn't. I'm gonna out rap you. He went personal. He went to the receipts.
what was this?
He said
maybe that's the move here.
Disrespectful though. It wasn't.
It was disrespectful, dog. It was disrespectful.
It was
disrespectful. He made him look like an idiot.
Nice, but it was disrespectful. It was bad.
Exactly. It was nice. It was I'm in another class than you, but it wasn't like name calling, talking about your wife, this and that. Like it wasn't that type of stuff.
But it was.
So I think you could part amicably after that.
No, they're not friends.
If that's what it is.
Roy's still bitter about it, and he still mentions Lupe's name in tracks. Okay, they're not friends.
I get that. But it's not. It hasn't escalated. It's not violence. They're not like, all right, I gotta fight this dude when I see him or something like that. I think that'll be fine if the beef ends that way. I'm fine. Cole and Kendrick don't ever have to be friends. I don't think Drake and Kendrick will ever be friends.
Look,
so
I don't see why you can't be friends, man. Nas and Jigga is friends.
Years later. That's
not.
Years later, when I'm on top, then we can be friends.
Okay.
Let's be buddies. I won. Okay.
All right.
There's always gonna be a winner, dog.
Yeah, Cole could do that. Look, I'm sorry, man. I just think that the opportunity is so ripe, dog. It's so golden.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like it just seemed like a huge target. Like I just feel like he could nail it.
This is like a box off to check off his list. Like this is big, man. This is gonna be talked about forever if it goes right. That's what like.
No,
I don't know.
Like I said, he could check 2 boxes, dog. He could get a first classic and a win over a top. People say Kendrick the GOAT, dog. They got people out here
that talk about Kendrick crazy. Yes, exactly.
Come on, man. That's a dub and a half, bro.
Yeah,
that's double dub.
I agree. I agree. Listen,
he got to get that. No. He got to get that.
There's nothing I want more than for J. Cole to come and get on the mic and drop. What's the hold up? I agree with Leroy. What's the hold up? To me, he should have dropped the whatever the Mike Delete This Later Volume 3 with the diss on it. Like it should have been whatever. Or
I won't be mad if he's holding it for the album. I can't be mad at that. Exactly. Or if he's holding it for this festival, that's good enough reason to hold it. Anything else though? Don't come back a year later like, all right, let me address this. I don't want to hear that if that's the case. I mean, I'm gonna listen, but I would respect it way more if he was waiting for an album or his festival.
But think about it, the anticipation for this dude's festival, man. When he come out and he ain't do nothing yet and they made no public appearances or nothing. And he come out in front of a super big crowd and do a couple hits and then do the diss record.
Oh my goodness. You get to be hype all over again.
It's good. It's got to be good, okay? But if it's good, that's my dog. It's gonna feel like a moment. Like
exactly. Like and we don't have many moments no more like that. That would be so big. That's getting me hyped to even think about it. I would just rap over the same beat, probably.
Over the same beat, just rap over like that beat, because that beat is hard. But I don't think
the beat is hard. I think you should just rap over it. Don't give it no chance.
Make a new song, man. Get whoever you had or whatever. Look, you might want to take a verse off a song you already made. You might want to take a verse off a song.
No, that's the thing. The beat has to be 9 out. Like it has to have replay value.
Okay, but we already heard some of the beats that were on his Mike Delete Later, like that the beats and snippets and stuff like that. We already know there's some fire beats that are being made. For this,
you might want to take a verse off of one of them songs and put a new one on there. Something like that. I don't know.
Yeah,
but he got options. The whole option is in front of him right now.
Exactly.
He can have a couple singles, and one of them have a couple bars, but nothing real, and then the real one come on his album. He can do it a couple ways, man. There's ways he could do this, and it'd be a big deal. But like I said, if he just stayed quiet and stayed low, and then came out during the festival with something. And then the album dropped the same day or something like that, or the next day, people gonna go crazy, man.
Yeah. So, man, you painting a beautiful picture right now, dog. You got me hype all over again. That's why I'm gonna be disappointed. The disappointment I felt this week, because dog, I cannot tell you the way I was locked in. Like I felt the energy in my body, dog. I was hyped.
And we could get more into the album now, but the thing to me with this is I didn't expect a response right away. I knew that wasn't gonna happen. To me, you got to move right with this. Like I think with the other ones, like with Drake with Meek is trash. So this, that wasn't no fear. Yeah, no fear. Pusha, he underestimated. Thought he was gonna get him out of here.
He fell into a trap. He fell into
he fell into a trap.
That Duppy record was nice, but that Pusha record just took it to another level.
He had no clue. Pusha hit him with something so strong, he didn't know that was coming, man.
Yeah, he had no idea.
The blackface photo alone was massive, and then you are hiding a child. Like people remember that shit, like the way he said it, and
exactly. That's why Cole got. Oh man,
but just Cole, he don't have to do all. He don't have to have investigators or women. Because every woman that slept with Drake and heard his pillow talk, apparently. So, you don't have to have no pillow talkers around. Like, he just has to go and show his superiority. He can focus on Kendrick,
Right.
And really get Kendrick. Kendrick got stuff he could get, I feel like,
Yeah.
He got bars for sure.
Kendrick put all the material on his albums. This trash on his albums. All this stuff. I mean, you could have all kinds of bars for We Cry Together or all this trash stuff.
Yeah, I hear y'all, Truist, what you're saying. Like, he already bodied these people, but that's not the same thing, dog. You know what I'm saying? You know there's a difference.
Yeah, there's a difference. There's a difference. But my point is, to Truist's point, I'm seeing everybody on the internet, all these people glazing Kendrick. This is my thing. I hate the Kendrick media. Because Kendrick I don't understand why he has such a large bias in the media. Everybody's saying Kendrick is the best lyricist, he's the best, he's the most proven. Kendrick is the one who's been in the least beefs. Kendrick hasn't been in a single beef or dropped a single diss record ever before except this one. Really, okay, you could say Humble. Humble, I guess, is your diss record, right? Which is cool. So Humble, but Drake is the most battle-tested, right?
Yeah.
And Cole also has, like we said, these diss records like False Prophets or the 1985 or whatever, So my thing is, I don't understand why everyone's giving Kendrick the favorite, like he's the favorite in this scenario.
We already talked about this, man. Everybody just perceives Kendrick as a greater artist. It's not even like a question, dog. Like I don't understand why like the Cole lovers don't see that. Like everyone perceives Kendrick as greater.
But is that true? Here's my thing. I don't know if that's true. I feel like that's just the media.
Bruh, Kendrick is big bro to this dude, man.
I feel like that's
how he thinks out here. Okay, you can blame whoever you want to. I'm just saying, one dude has these songs that I think are much bigger than any ones that Cole has, and he has bigger albums than anything that Cole has.
You talking about Drake? Who you talking about? You talking about Kendrick?
He's talking about Kendrick.
They sell the same. That's what I don't understand. That idea that you're talking about, that idea you're talking about is, I feel like, one pushed by the media, but I don't think it's true. I really don't think it's true.
Not true. All right, so what's both their biggest selling album? This is easy to look up, man.
Okay, we can look it up. Yeah, we can. Their biggest selling album. I don't know what's Kendrick's biggest selling album. Let's see. You looking it up?
Yeah, I'm looking it up.
I think at the end of the day, I mean, I don't think that they sell any differently, really. I think they both sell a bunch. I think they both sell similarly. In fact, if anything, I'm pretty sure
right,
I saw a thing that said J. Cole's outsold Kendrick in every album they dropped except for Damn.
Really?
That's what I saw a post about that. But now you Googling it. So you go ahead and tell me.
All right. So Good Kid, Mad City. So how many records? I'm trying to look at
probably like 4 times platinum or something like that. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. Why they don't have sales on here? Sales, decades, so certifications. Here we go. 3 times platinum. That's it. And then you said Damn is his number one.
For Kendrick, I think Damn might be. I don't know. All right, what's J. Cole's number one? Did you say what J. Cole?
Certifications. Damn is 3 times in the States. Okay, it's a lot of platinums all over the world though. So there's a lot of platinums. I don't know how many it is total. I guess 3, 4. You said Cole. What's Cole's best one? Friday Night Lights?
Probably. Yeah,
I mean, 2014.
2014. Yeah. Gotta be his number one song. It's I'm pretty sure it's done 4 times platinum or something like that. I'm pretty sure.
Well, you might be right, Doug. Yeah, it looks like it sold something like that. Where's that here?
So my point is,
5 times.
The perception.
Are you right?
The perception is that Kendrick sells way more and has way more fans. That's perception on the internet, because every media personality just glazes Kendrick. Every media personality just talks about how he's so lyrical. When this verse dropped, I saw 1,000,000,001 breakdowns, lyrical breakdowns. Look at the double entendre. Oh my goodness, look at this.
Okay, well, look, man, I think we already talked about this. We already talked about how much we hate the Kendrick media and things like that. Like, he is overrated. We already know that.
But my point is that most people are sheep, right? Most people don't know what they're listening to. They just hear what the media says. So if the media all says Kendrick's better, that's what people believe. But it's not like he's selling more records or that he has more fans. I don't think it's just objectively not true.
Great. So that's even easier than an even lower bar for Cole to clear. That's what I'm saying is it's time to clear the bar, man. But but it's not even just those 3, dog. That's the thing I love about this beef is this is a civil war. This shit is great. Okay? We got Future and Metro involved, and then some other dudes on side characters. This is really like a comic book crossover event. All right, we got Big Bad Drake. He's super soft and pillow talks the most, and then Future, who says he doesn't be pillow talking, but they all getting with the same women. They all mad about different stuff, get different issues, different beefs involved. Yeah. So, what y'all think about those aspects of it?
So the Drake side of it, the Drake side of this beef, I think is interesting. Y'all saw his talk on stage.
Lame.
Yeah, it was lame. It was a lame response. And then he also posted an Instagram caption, of course.
This would make me think he gearing up to drop something like, all right, like it better be coming if this is what you're doing. It just better not be talk, dog. I don't want to see the Instagram captions and the talk at the concert unless a record is coming. The record got to be coming.
not putting no record out for a minute, man. I don't think.
My thing is they can't put one out at the same time, right? They can't step on each other's toes, right? So
this is what yeah, talk about that. Go into it.
Because I feel like that's part of maybe what gives Kendrick a sort of an advantage in this. When you shot at two people, and in one of his criticisms, like you clicking up, right? So like so now I feel like it kind of forces them. They got to kind of take turns, not going at him at the same time, not kind of coming at the same way. So maybe Drake just lets J. Cole get Kendrick, and then Drake gets the rest of the Future and the rest of the people. But I don't know. It's interesting how it will play out.
I think they should click up, dog. To be honest with you, I think that makes the dub easier. I think the dub has to be secured. And it can't be no light shit where Kendrick come back with another one that's better. It can't be that. It's got to be a dub secured. So if that's what they want to do, that's fine. But I mean,
so you wouldn't respect it less if they did a diss track together? You wouldn't respect it less?
Respect it less depends. What is the song? Is it Cole rapping and Drake just doing some crooning on there? That might be fine.
Nah, they gotta.
Is it gonna be Drake rapping? They taking turns like Jada and Styles?
Yeah, that would be hard. That's what I'm saying.
That could be good. It could be bad. Is the bars fire? Are they doing cool stuff? Or is it just like, okay, we just are they really winning big time? Is it close competition? So I think a lot of stuff matters, man. Because my thing is, Kendrick could come out and do 5 more of these songs. Because this song, with this everlasting bass sample, is gonna be played forever.
Forever, yeah.
This song is too good. You can keep going back to Metro in Future. And I don't really care about the Future part, but if Metro gonna keep giving it the beats and he need Future to get on it, then who cares? Go ahead, Future, get as much you need. As long as you get that beat.
This is the part that's interesting with this beef. You got beef with a producer, that's not the same as when you got beef with an artist, because you get to do a diss record on the best beats, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's the thing, man. This was a funny weekend because I listened to that Fleet Lord a couple days ago, and to me, the producer has like I guess they're using the similar machines. Like it's like electric type sounding beats, but like electric piano type sounding beats. Mm-hmm. Then you listen to Metro, and it's like 8 layers of this type of shit going on during the song. Yeah. Like, dude, whatever you had, get that. That is on like kindergarten level compared to what Metro doing. Like Metro got stuff happening all at once. I'm like, yo, it's too good. So
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how if Kendrick can keep making these. He can make this song again and again with this beat. You know what I'm saying? With this type of beef. So they got to be careful, man. They got to be careful. Yeah. I love the fact that these people clicked up and then like Future had the diss on the first song on that album, and I know we didn't get into the album yet, but he was talking about it. And they made the whole exactly, and they named the whole album "We Don't Trust You." It seems like it's very clearly about Drake. I listened to a lot of different people talk about it, I guess, because
I saw
I'm so hyped about it.
You saw the names. They were like, "Oh, all these names of We Don't Trust You" in response to Drake songs and stuff like that. Like, I was like, I don't know. That seemed like a reach. I mean, the man put out 500 songs. It seemed like it would be easy to find.
No,
so I don't know if that's true.
It's like, come on, it's too big of a coincidence. That's purposely planned, man. That's purposely planned.
Future might know like dirt on Drake. See, so it might be he could take that push type of lane with a diss for Drake, where he got some dirt or he knows some things because apparently they just all get with the same exact women daily. I don't understand that at all. Somebody rich got to come on our pod and explain it to me. Why get with the same woman that's getting with all these other famous dudes?
It's weird.
What is the point of that?
Weird.
I'm sure she's a great stripper, man. I'm sure it's amazing. I'm sure she look great. And there's probably 5 other women in the building that look pretty good also.
Yeah, man.
I just don't get it. I don't get it.
I don't think it's on accident, man. I feel like some of these people it's a weird like obsession. Like, you got with such and such, then you got to get with me. Like, I'm better than that dude. So if you got with him, you gotta get with me. Like, to prove I'm better in some way. Like, it's odd. Like, to me, they purposely doing it. Because all these people are mad at Drake over women, right?
True, as you a rich man. Tell us about it, dog. Why get with the same dude that some other rich dudes and famous dudes is getting with? Why get with the same woman?
I mean, they do that because they don't want to have to vet a brand new woman. You know, all right, this chick, she obviously know what the life is like. She know how to act her position. You ain't gotta want to teach somebody. I can see it, but I mean, especially if you're not wifing them, I don't know why it really don't matter then.
Nah, but then if you're not wifing them, then you're not upset when somebody else get with them. That's my thing.
I get that.
You don't have beef if you didn't have.
Okay, well, Future said it wasn't the girl. He not pillow talking and Drake pillow talking.
Yeah.
You know, in the song he was saying, talking to these, treating them right. You simping and things like that. I treat them like a pimp. I don't care about them. I don't love them. Basically, to summarize it, without going through each line. So I think that's where he's coming from. So apparently he's saying things about him or in his business or something like that. I don't know. I just don't understand. Like I said, I'm hoping somebody in the chat could explain it. Like, why get with a girl that other people other people are getting with? It don't make sense to me.
That's my point, man. I feel like they doing it on purpose. It's like a proven thing. It's like if Future could get with you, then I gotta prove to myself I could get with you. Like, I'm better than him. Or if such and such could get with you, I gotta prove that I get with you. It's odd to me, but it's
so. It sounds like that's where it's coming from, and Joe Budden was breaking it down. Different people breaking it down. I heard academics saying some things. They basically all confirmed that, or they all seem to know that this is about a lady and some different things that happened, and they both had some kind of issue. And they've been
had said that was Cat when they brought up the girl.
I would too. If that was me involved, I would say that was Cat. Would you own that?
Hey, I don't know.
So I mean that makes sense, but they will talk about I saw different videos. They go back to all these other songs where they got disses and beef. Where they talked about. I saw one video. They broke down all these songs, all these bars on For All the Dogs that was about them. And it was about Future. It was about different people saying they did X, Y, and Z, or this is what's wrong with them. That's why I don't rock with them. And basically, I get it from Drake's perspective. If this stuff is, if what he's saying on these songs was directed towards them, but people say they like him, they don't really like him.
Yeah, that was the weird shit to me. Like, these grown ass men really started unfollowing this nigga. Like, they all called each other. All right, there's a time to do it. There's the time to do it, guys.
Coordinated strike. Coordinated unfollow. Yeah. Are you gonna do it? You gonna do it too? Yeah, let's all do it. Yeah.
That was weird, man. That's corny. I don't like that, dog. That's super weird.
Super corny, but that's how. Well, first of all, that's how y'all move. That's how people move today. Apparently, the Instagram follow and unfollow means everything. I always laugh when people break up and then they unfollow, but then they probably have another account where they just follow with the other account. That's like a secret one. Like,
for sure.
It's like, come on, man. I don't get this type of movement. To me,
it's all it's whack. Okay. Even Ross doing the to respond to Drake's caption. He takes a video of him listening to Kendrick's diss. Like, that's still lame. Like, why don't you give your own diss? If you got beef with the dude, why don't you say something?
I'm about to say, and this dude Ross was putting out records with Drake religiously. Every year they had records together.
Right. Like, they were supposed to do an album together.
And how many albums? I mean, and Drake and Future got so many songs together. So it's like, it's silly. It's silly. To be beefing, especially if it's over anything to do with women. I hope that's not really the case, but I mean, that's type of stuff. But it looks legit. Like, if you're in the music industry, you want the look to get a song with Drake. Every song Drake does apparently goes. I heard that Four Bats song today. Mm-hmm. That is one of the stupidest effing songs I ever heard in my life. I couldn't believe how trash that song was. Because I was like, oh, this is a song that I saw people was giving love to or whatever. The music industry clearly said go on this song. And I heard this dude singing. Is this a child? Is this a child star or something? I don't want. I don't want to do too hard before I know.
I haven't heard it yet.
AI,
I saw it, but I didn't listen to it.
Like an interview or something like that. He's a real person, but I don't know, man. I don't listen.
Is he a child? Because this song sounds like it's made by a special needs 8-year-old. I was like, yo, what is this dude saying, man? Get this stupid shit out of here. So I couldn't believe that this was like a real, like, this is what I was hearing. So, you know, I think they of course, then they want to get on the song with Drake. They want Drake on the song. They want to do the song for the look, for the streams it's going to get. But they don't really like him. And if I was Drake, I'd be mad too. But people don't like it. Like, I don't know, man. It's interesting because the same thing that they saying basically, like they cool with Drake for work, but they really don't like Drake. Like I don't like Drake. They feel the same way about Drake that I do.
But then, like Future on the album, you know, like on the first song, talking about how he fake and stuff like that. So like, is Drake the fake one, or are they the fake ones for just wanting to get songs with him? Like which I don't know.
Yo, you said it in the chat. Super B Duper just said it. Drake be dirty macking, bro.
Yeah.
Drake be dirty macking, bro.
Yeah.
That's what he do. That's his move. That's what his moves. He be dirty macking.
I mean, he kind of does it on his music. He does it in his music, kind of like, you know. So
the thing is, okay, maybe that's true, but I don't get the coordinated unfollowing. Like if this has been known, like you've been hanging out, Drake and Future been putting songs out together for 10 plus years. This couldn't have been something. He ain't just started dirty macking. If this is his move, he's been doing it for a while. Or I don't know, man.
Maybe he dirty macked one too many times, man. You know what happened?
And then Metro hit Future, like we unfollowing this nigga Rick Ross. So I was like, I gotta unfollow too.
Rick Ross probably look. If Metro told Rick Ross, you better unfollow this dude. If I was Rick Ross, I'd unfollow this dude in 10 seconds. Like, whatever you need, Metro. You got some more of that heat over there? I got an album coming soon.
I mean, almost all of his beefs are about girls, right? I mean, like his beef with Common was about for a girl, right? Over a girl. Was Meek was over a girl too, right? Wasn't it?
No, Meek was mad because Drake didn't tweet out his album. He didn't support his album when it came out.
Oh, somebody got to explain to me how Meek is a successful rapper. Yeah, man. This dude is one of the trashiest niggas I ever seen, man.
And he
pressed the style is so whack. He has such a whack
button for him. Yeah, he had that Diddy push.
That's true. He had the Diddy push, but him and French Montana got some of the wackest styles of famous rappers. Like, the style is just lame, man. Like, get this dude out of here, man. The way he rapped is like the Ghostbusters fire alarm, man.
Yeah.
We got to talk about the beef from.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say we got to talk about this beef from Kendrick perspective too. I know we're all
right, go
champion him, but
yeah, I know. Listen, people in the chat have been saying it. Kendrick's lame, man, and he ducks people a lot, right? People talk about how much he ducked everyone after the Control. I don't know if they really go at him. I don't know, like. If he'll respond, like he called out Drake for the subliminal disses, but Kendrick also does the subliminal disses. It's not like you know, they've been doing it both back and forth a lot.
The subs. Yeah. I hate the subs, man. I hate the subs, dog. And Drake is very good at the subs. That's what he does. That's his thing. Because I never get that they're disses. I never understand. You know, I never know who they're for. Maybe it's because I don't be paying that much attention to some different things going on, but. To me, it's like all his verses could be this is for somebody because they always sound like he's taking somebody girl or doing something wrong to somebody. But for Kendrick perspective, this is great for him also. Because he could come out. They wasn't expecting it. He could come out, hate on them on a look. I'm sorry, this beat is so good that like he got on there and probably did like the Kanye poopy scoop, and you'd have been nice. You would have been like, you would have been like, yo, that shit's kind of hard though. It's kind of hard.
Yeah.
You know, like it's. I just think that that's a great move from him. Yes. Oh, I've been making these songs. Everybody said my last album was mid steppers. You know, you see that all over the internet. That ain't no secret. You know, and all that type of stuff. Boom, come out with something like this. You right back on the oh, Kendrick is that guy. Like
Oh yeah.
I appreciate it big time because, like I said, direct. This is what this shit needed, man. This little sub you. I make a whole album subbing you. Nah, we got an album subbing you. Even the titles is subs. Like,
Yeah.
come on, man. What are we doing?
Yeah, for
35,
sure.
40-year-old men. Like the
Yeah.
subs. At some point, I'm glad that's over with, man. I hope that they don't go back to it.
They might. I can see Drake going back to it easily, but
Yes, blame Jigga.
I don't think.
Jigga.
I don't think Cole. If Cole responds, I think he's gonna respond clearly. Like, what's the point of a sub response from him? But Drake, I could definitely see him doing subs.
Drake gains nothing. Oh well, he can gain rapper.
He can gain a little bit.
Yeah, he can gain
a little bit. Yeah, he has at least again.
From the nerds like me, like he doesn't care about me. You know what I'm saying? So he doesn't gain that much. But the other two, Cole has
everybody coming for him though.
Here's
the thing. Hold on though. But with Drake got everybody coming for him. You don't think he gains something from? Or
I wouldn't even respond to half of them niggas if I was Drake. No.
Yeah. I'm from Future. No one, you get no points for that. Future is not a good rapper. His music is good. He has some good music for sure. I'm not the biggest fan, but he's definitely not gonna. Nobody's gonna sit up here and say he's some kind of great battle MC. So you smoke Future, no one's gonna give you that much credit. Mm-hmm. Who else we got? Rick Ross. I don't think Rick Ross is that good either. So you smoking Rick Ross? To me,
people love Rick
not
Ross.
Big Dub.
A lot of people love
especially when he didn't say anything on the record. Like, I'm just gonna smoke him because he unfollowed me on Instagram. That's kind of lame. So I can't do that.
You have a couple bars for that fat dude, man. Rick Ross is phony.
That's the some shit I wouldn't mind. See?
And then who else?
Nav Weekend. I don't care. Oh, Travis. If I'm Drake, I'm tearing Travis up because Travis is shady as hell for that. Asking him nigga, they said that he was at his concert, asking him to play the song. Travis, I was just on your biggest song last year, nigga. What are you talking about? I know him and Drake don't have beef like that. For you to be asking these niggas, begging them to play the song like that, that's crazy to me.
But at the same time, it's Drake. They just want that. Like I said, apparently half of them, all of them, some of them just want to look. So when you see Drake on the song, it's just because they only care about the look. They don't like Drake. Apparently.
What y'all think of the idea of it's because Drake's deal? It's because they all jealous about Drake's record deal that he got a better deal than all of them.
I would be too. You ain't doing Drake numbers. So no shit, you ain't got a Drake deal. I mean, come on, like, what are you doing? Why do you think if he wasn't doing numbers, y'all wouldn't do songs with him if you can't stand him so much. But you doing whole albums with the dude, touring with him and stuff.
Yeah.
Acting like you his bestie. Y'all, I mean, you you talking to Drake, you talk about how great he is, man. Oh man, I'm so happy to work with you, dog. You're such a creative guy, man. Yeah. All this type of crap in the studio they be saying, I'm sure they come on, man. And then all of a sudden you can't stand them. We never liked you. All that type of stuff. That sound like some dudes they've been faking it for a while, and they got tired of faking it for one reason or another. So this is super petty. It's all real petty. But that's why I think like there's levels to who can gain, who can lose. Drake can gain, but I don't think he loses. But if he loses, he can just say, "Look, all of them came at me."
Yeah,
that's true. I still beat 2 or 3 of them. Like he could get a Ross in a Future and take a couple easy dubs and then get beat by Kendrick. And nobody would think that was bad for him. He still would have his spot as the #1 selling rapper of his day or whatever.
Exactly. The only way it could get bad for Drake is if Kendrick released another track and specifically like said his name, like started disrespecting him. But
you are hiding another child.
Yeah. My thing is, I feel like Drake is untouchable. After his stock didn't go down after Push this, he can't be touched.
I don't think he's untouchable.
Yeah,
I don't think he's untouchable. I don't think he's untouchable.
What could they say worse than the Push this? What can they do worse than the blackface picture? What can they do?
No, because
that's true.
Push is not on his level though. Kendrick is on his level. So I think that in the way the media pushes Kendrick, if he released another diss to Drake and said Drake or called him Aubrey like Pusha was doing and going crazy like that, then I think that, like I said, if it could hurt him. But that's the only way he could really lose to me. But like I said, from Kendrick's side, he cannot disappear after this. He has to capitalize on this moment. I don't know if he planned on releasing a mixtape, an album,
He got an
but
album
don't
coming with
disappear for
Metro.
5 years.
He got an album
That'd
coming
be
with
hard.
Metro and Dr. Dre.
That'd be crazy.
Dre. This dude about to put out something on some heat. That's all I know. He got the producers in his corner.
Mm.
So he got it set up for himself nicely. If he drop in the fall, that's gonna be great for him.
I want to know how it happened. Honestly, I want to know if Kendrick was just hanging out with him. He heard this beat. He was like, "Oh, we got it. Like this, the one. This the one that's gonna make me step out." Or did
I feel
Metro
like
hit
Future
him?
and Metro
Yeah.
called everybody. They say, "Hey, we going at Drake. We
Yeah.
we need everybody. We need everybody." I feel like they
You
called
order 66 right now.
Yeah.
This is crazy. If I'm Drake, I'm releasing a video with a skit of these niggas going to like an AA meeting for hating Drake every week. Like it's just crazy how
Yeah.
all on one album it just all came down. That's crazy.
My name is Future.
Like the Nav
Drake
and the,
slept with
and the
3 of my girlfriends like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
See, that kill. Drake gotta do something like that.
Hi guys, what's your name, man? I'm Jim. What happened? Drake got with my girl, man.
Yeah. See, that would
yesterday,
be amazing.
bro.
Drake got to do some shit like that.
Yeah,
that'd be he can win with something like that. That'd be hilarious. But yeah, I don't know, man. I really want to see Kendrick stay active like this. I'm hoping this is bringing back the old Kendrick that I liked. I don't want to hear none of these funny voices. Just keep going crazy like this. Like he didn't really have, like you said, he didn't have to say much on this beat. This beat, best of the year, I think.
Right,
so.
Yeah, we gonna talk about that album then.
Okay, we can talk about the album. I just want to say I agree with a lot of people in the chat, man. Look, I think Kendrick's gonna get cooked if they respond. I think both Cole and Drake proven they have better punchlines. Kendrick don't have punchlines. Kendrick has ducked smoke plenty other times. He didn't respond to nobody's Control response. He didn't have the best verse on Control. He's always been overrated, and I think this is gonna show it. I think this is gonna show it.
Facts.
I think it's gonna show it.
All right. That's that classic hate we need from you, dumb it down. Because
if y'all thought y'all wanted to get out of here without Kendrick hate. Yep.
Yeah. When you came up with this idea, you were just sitting around like, you know what? I hate this so much. I'm gonna start a podcast.
Right. That's right. Hey, that's why we named it Haters Vote.
That's hilarious.
All right, so let's get to the album, then, man. Let's get to the album. What y'all think? Because I will say this: my first response to this album, my first reaction to this album, before I even knew all of the beef stuff, I said I'm excited for Metro to produce an album with Jid after hearing some of these beats, because some of these
that'd be fire.
They already said they were going to do that. They already said they were doing a collab.
Great.
Yeah, I thought that was a better thing. I thought so. So because when Hit Boy went after the Metro can't do boom bap, all this stuff he did earlier last year. So I was impressed by some of the beats. So that was my first reaction to it. Future, as far as he goes, man. Listen, half the times I don't understand what he's saying. I mean, we talked about distant relatives last week. We talked about distant relatives. I swear I can understand Damian Marley's patois better than I can understand Future half the time, dog. No joke. This dude is not speaking English half the time, dog. I don't understand how this is a genre of music that we just continue to let I don't get it. But that's
That's funny. Nah, man, you going far, man. I understand what you be saying, but you know what? You got to be more messed up. You're not high enough, man. You gotta sit down and you got to do all the drugs he's talking about, man. So you got to crush up some pills, put that on your blunt, hit that a couple times, start zoning out. Your eyes gonna get big like an anime character, and then you're gonna understand everything Future's saying.
Yeah. I like I said, even though I don't love Future's whatever rap style, but I still enjoyed a lot of the songs on this album. I think it's too long.
There's too many. I was about to say that.
Yeah.
So let's go track for track. Go ahead, B-Dog. Go ahead.
I just gotta say, Metro Boomin. I said last year he had beat of the year with that superheroes and villains. This, yeah, that like that is one of those ones too. But I'm not a big Future fan either. I really wish Metro, if he was like in a Conway corner or something like that, like that'd be way better for me. But whatever, he friends with Future, so Future get the best beats.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. There's
All
only a
right.
couple songs in here like I really didn't like, man.
Okay. All right. So let's go through. We Don't Trust You. I like from the jump, and then when I
Yeah.
listen to it again with the from the lens of the Drake beef, it definitely I was like, okay. I had to decipher what Future was saying, but I was like, okay, all right, it's a good song. Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, really good song. I like the beat. Um, yeah, I love it. I don't know, I love it. I love it for what it was. Metro seemed like this is a perfect intro song to me. It wasn't crazy hype. Let Future get off all of his Drake hate perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
I agree.
production though.
Yeah,
I
it was a
agree.
good start. Good intro song. And then Young Metro. I also like the second one.
I like it. Yeah, I like it. It's cool.
Yeah, this one was alright to me.
Yeah, it's cool to me. Ice Attack, I'm not a fan of. Or
I ain't
the
like Ice Attack or type shit.
yeah, same. Claustrophobic. I think this is a good one.
I kind of like that one.
Wait, you skipped
No,
type
you got any
shit?
difference? I didn't
No,
like type shit.
I ain't like that. Yeah, I ain't like it.
Yeah, me either.
And looking online right now, I mean, looking at this thing on YouTube Music, that's got more plays than a bunch of the songs. So people must really like that one.
But that's the
This
song
because
I
with
it's
didn't like that
Playboy
one at
Travis.
all.
Cardi and Travis. It's
Uh,
Playboy Cardi and
yeah,
Travis. Got the
yeah,
features are gonna make people run to it.
yeah,
Yeah, that song just sucks. So, I mean, I didn't like it. I didn't like what they were saying. I didn't like how they were doing it.
yeah. I didn't like claustrophobic like that either.
I was cool with
But
Claustrophobic.
It was just okay to me. Yeah, it was just
Yeah,
okay.
I was about to say. So I see this in the chat. Vinny Vegas. The Prodigy talk, but throughout the whole album, man, was super dope to me. I know you was
Right.
mad, dumb it down when you heard it.
Nah,
You're not a mob man.
yeah,
you keep with this narrative, dog. You keep with this narrative. That's not true. The production and the samples, the talks, the little clips that he used were dope. They were good
And that's
disses. Yeah, it was well
and this
done.
was funny to me too, because Future can't rap really like that, Doug. Like I think he can rap, but like he's not exactly Mr. Rapper. So it's funny to have Prodigy talking about these bad rappers
Right.
on the Future album. Like so he's saying that he's out here out rapping people and stuff like that. Like I was like, okay, all right, well,
that's
it's
what I'm
kind of
saying.
a classic
Like
clip.
Metro was like Future must have messed with Metro when he was young. Like, hey, that's my dog. He looked out for me. That's big bro. Like, it has to be that type of relationship because Metro is way better than Future is. Like, way better.
Now
And a
they
lot of
cool
people,
though. They cool like that.
yeah, a lot of people won't say that because Future's so influential, blah blah. But Metro is in a different class. Like, Metro is A
I
tier
don't.
producer to me,
Nah, see,
and
this
Future's
is where
like
we get over.
C.
I don't really agree with that because to me the difference. I don't love all these songs either. I don't love all the beats. Some of the beats I feel like are the same trap sound that I've heard a billion times before, and it's like okay, it's old. And so there's definitely he's definitely talented. He shows that there's some beats that he's that are super dope, but then the other ones just sound the same. And I don't know if Metro has like a ton of range. Like really, I don't know.
Yeah, he
I
just
think
seems so much
Future
better
doesn't have
at
the
that. He seemed like he's just so much better at that style than other people.
Right.
Like that's the thing is that style. He's out here killing it, So I like how he does it. But you're right. I mean, do I want to hear a million of these? Not with these quality these level MCs on it, for sure. No. I need I need a break from Future. And then like to me the people that's featured on here also suck. So it's like we got like two good rappers on this whole album.
Right.
I'm cool with Future. I don't hate Future. I just don't love Future. So, you got to show me the Future songs that's great. We're going to turn on DS2, certain ones like that, 56 Nights. they got songs. Certain ones I want to hear. Other ones I don't. And that's how I feel about this album, really. Because I thought some of the beats are carrying this, and I love that, like that song. Because I love the song that they're sampling from. And it's got like 4 great different classic samples happening at once or something going on in it.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say because even the other song that I love on here is another sample, the Everyday Hustle. So my thing is how, like, some of the greatness of the beats, is they're great, but they're not like it's completely original. I don't know if I would say Metro is an A-tier producer to me. I wouldn't put him there. To me, he's not a top 5 producer.
Okay, that's fair. What else we got? We got Slimed In. Y'all like that one?
Hold on.
Song by song.
Because I don't give a shit about none of them other songs. We gotta take some time and talk about this like that, man.
We've been talking about it the whole time.
But the beat, man, it's crazy. And after the Kendrick verse, when he starts chopping it up, oh my goodness. I can just listen to that sample, like that part over and over again. Just amazing beat, man.
I really like. I'll talk about the ones I like on here that's left on this album. I love Fried. I like how Future talking about he's just super banged up. I love it. I was like, yo, let's get Fried. I want to get Fried too, Future. This sounds great to me. Seen It All, of course. I love that song. I mean, come on, man. You're pulling at my heartstrings here. You got Prodigy talking, right. Then you sample Quiet Storm.
Right.
It's dope all the way. So maybe I'm just a sucker for nostalgia from my youth, but it worked. So that's good. And then I think that might be the last couple on here that I really, really liked.
Everyday Hustle, I liked a lot. I thought the beat on there was really dope. And yeah, Seen It All. But for people in the chat, for Vinny Vegas, yes, they all sample. Every producer samples. There's a difference when you getting original samples, like you went to some old record and found a sample yourself, and when you went to Quiet Storm, an already hip hop classic, a beat that's already been, a classic song, and you just reuse it. That's a completely different thing. So we're not talking about the same thing. Yes, everyone samples. That's not the same. But yes, I like the song. Those songs are great.
I like that Slimed In song too. That shit go hard too. I love Metro Trap beats, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, last year and this year, I think he got best beat of the year to me.
All right. I mean, I think so. Yeah. Which you think the like that is the best beat? You think it's better than the beat or the
yeah. And like, I'm sorry, man. First of all, you sample that everlasting bass like that. That is too good, man. The way it's hitting and it's perfect. But what you giving this album? Man? We can move on.
I give it like a 6, 7, 6, maybe a 6. Yeah.
I agree.
I'm probably gonna give it like a 5. I'm never gonna listen to any of this again besides like that. So yeah. That song alone was a 5, so everything else.
Okay. Yeah. So you like it even less?
Where I'm at.
Yeah.
I don't like Future, man. I don't want to hear that shit. All my hoes do coke. Yeah, like I'll never experience that, brother. I don't know.
Yeah.
So.
There's no substance to his records. The only thing that made this interesting.
Nah, see, this is hate, man.
This interesting was the disses to Drake. I was trying to listen hard to hear the disses to Drake, but other than that, I wouldn't have been so.
This is why you had trouble. This is why you had trouble with the album, because listening to it hard. That's not what this is for. You doing lyric breakdowns on Future. That's gonna ruin it. You overthinking it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. You're supposed to get fried. All right. I mean, the man said what he out here doing, man. This is what it is. You living the future life. The future life is not a sober married man's life. Okay.
That's what I am. That's why I can't understand it. I'm a sober married man, dog. I don't know. I'm just lame.
See, you just got to put this on in the car, and whatever song get catchy to you, and that's it. Like, this beat go crazy.
Yeah, because I put it on a couple times. The first time I put it on, I think I was playing video games. So it was the background music, and I was just like this. the whole time. And then I turned it on another time in my car, and I heard more of the words, and I was like, oh yeah, this is a little stupid what he's saying. I'm gonna skip this one. And then I go to the next one, and be like, okay, but this one really goes. So it was more of a mix. That's why I'm saying it's not some kind of 10, but I thought it was good.
My wife liked it, and like I said, I didn't hate listen to it. Now this is my thing. A lot of times I turn on this type of album, and I want to skip every song. This one I actually liked, like you said, some of the production, some of the beats, they were really good, catchy. They caught my attention. But then when my attention gets caught, I start listening to the words, and I guess that's my problem.
If you like the Future album, that means this is a 10 or 11 to people who already like Future. Like this.
Yeah.
All right. So there was other music that came out this week, man. We've been talking about this beef, but y'all want to talk about any of these other albums, specifically the Joyner Lucas album, or?
Oh, I got hate for this dude.
Let's go to Joyner. Let's go to Joyner, man.
All right, I got a lot of hate for Joyner Lucas. All right. Where do we start, man? Can we start with this album cover that looked like a West Side Gun album cover, like the West Side Doom album cover? I feel like this dude is a biter. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I feel like his whole style is whoever else style is hot on whatever time he decides he want to use their style. He's about this much better than Logic right now to me. He's Logic without the weird racial confusion.
I was gonna go harder than that. I said it last week. I think this dude's worse than Logic now at this point, man. Because he doesn't have anything. He's just using the same gimmick.
No, that's not
Logic
true.
Tries to talk about new things.
I did think he had the letter from his friend, where his friend was like, yo man, I love you, dog.
Yeah.
You a great guy. Why don't you let me hold 100,000? No. Fuck you,
that
man,
was
you trash.
That was a good song. I did like that. That was funny.
That was the same type of song he always makes. Another perspective song. I'm talking to this person. I start off slow.
I like his perspective
I get angry.
songs. That's the only
I speed
thing I
up
like.
and get angry, and then I feel like I've heard that 1,000 times. Now I'm tired of it.
That was a little different, man. I think that was a different narrative.
Yeah.
It wasn't I'm Not Racist. It wasn't the Suicide Letter song or whatever. It was.
That's a good song.
I thought it was a different song. I thought it was creative. But then basically all the rest of them, I was annoyed. Because look, and they had like that first song came on. I was like, man, this beat is great. Was it like a sax? A trap sax or something like that?
I hated that shit.
Oh, you didn't like it? I love the sax.
I hated that sax, dude. I was like, this shit ruined it for me.
The sax, I loved it. No, I love the sax.
I thought that was dope. But then I'm listening to this dude and he's rapping just like, I just thought that he was biting basically somebody else on every song, on every verse. His voice sounded like Drake. I was like, am I tripping when I heard that beat up? To me, he sounded like Drake on his first song, especially. And I was like, why he didn't even sound like I expected him to sound.
I didn't catch that. I didn't catch that. I like the first two
He was using weird flows. He was using weird flows. I was like, I couldn't tell who he was trying to copy, but maybe it is Drake. I didn't like Put Me On. I don't want no nigga begging, like, put on. Like, nigga, you've been doing this for 10 years now. If you ain't on yet, then let it go, brother.
That's not what. I don't think that's not what the song is saying. He's saying turn off the whack music, put him on like on the radio, not like
exactly.
Not
we
like
didn't do it after 10 years.
No, that's not what he's saying. It's like turn him on like on your radio, not like put him on mainstream radio.
This has been 10 years, brother. If we didn't turn you on yet, we aren't going to.
If you listening to him, it's the intro. He literally said, "I don't need an intro." Just put on my album. That's what he's saying. It's the intro to his album. Like, I thought it was a good intro.
Nah, if I wasn't doing this podcast, I wouldn't have put you on.
Yeah, I thought this was just like I said. I listened to about 5-6 songs, and then I said, nah, fuck this dude. And I just think
the second song, though.
He's a biker. I think he could be skilled, but I don't think he has his own style. I think I can't do it. Can't do it.
I don't know if he's skilled. This is the thing. I think there was a surge
I do think he's
of a
skilled.
lot of these rappers whose gimmick is to rap fast, and I don't know, but they don't have like balls.
No.
There's a lot of
Nah.
I listen to this
Come
whole
on,
album.
man.
I'm just saying,
I
dog.
liked
There's a lot
Joyner
of
a
these
lot
rappers.
when he first came out.
I did
His first
too.
album was
I
good.
did too. I went to this
So don't
concert.
say that.
Dog. Listen, bro. I get okay. All right. So yes, he has talent. Okay. But there's different levels of talent. There's a lot of people who rap. There's a lot of local people who can rap, who do a verse, okay? My thing is he is not. He seems to he sticks to these gimmicks instead of just being good. If that makes sense.
Well, he's trying to be creative, Doug. He's trying to be creative. Like, look, I mean, we killed other people who do the same thing or who can't rap well. He's trying to show his skills. He's just not. It doesn't convey well because he's corny. He's just a corny guy. I mean, look, everybody's not cool, man. Everybody's not great at music. Great. He's put out albums. Good for him. I hope he does well in life. I don't want to ever hear his music again. This was my last chance to listen to him, and I'm glad that I stopped halfway through.
All right, yeah. I will say
we did go to the concert, years ago.
Yeah, after his first album, I went to his concert. So I will say I liked a few of the songs on here. All right, so like I said, I like the first 2 songs. Did y'all like the song with Conway?
I like Conway. I like Conway. Yeah.
Okay.
The second song, that was a good song.
Homie, he don't have no. To me, every song it was like, okay, whose style he about to bite? Oh, okay, here we go. Okay. And so
what about the DMX song? What y'all think of the DMX song?
I was wondering how he got a DMX song.
I think Simba killed that shit.
Yeah.
And Simba was the best part on there to me.
I completely agree. I completely agree. And then I like the Twista song. I thought Twista killed it too.
I'm not ever liking a song with Logic and Joyner on it. No, automatic no. Can't be good song.
Joyner was the worst one on it. Which is why I said, you said that he's slightly above Logic. I said, nah. Joyner was the corniest one on the song. Twista carried the song. And
Logic, I think we gave too much time to this album already, man.
No, I got some hate I want to get out. All right.
Good.
Track 2. Cool. On this other song, what song was I just on? I think it was it? Oh, number 3, Waiting on This. Mm-hmm. The chorus is, I don't want to hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. Brother, that is you. You still have dreams of making it big. I don't want to hear it. That's how I was so mad. I was so mad when he said that. I don't want to hear opinions from people who still want to make it big. That's you, nigga. You want to make it big. It's not going to happen. That's what I'm saying. He just has to do conceptual. I think he has talent. I'm not going that far as to say he's a good rapper. He's like when people say J. Cole needs to be produced and this and that, this is what Joyner needs to me. Joyner needs someone to tell him what he should be doing, or he should just make conceptual albums like his first one and just leave it at that. Just be a conceptual rapper.
That was great. I was wondering where he was going. I was waiting. Yeah. I'm like, okay, what are you about to say about the song? He was just like, yeah, so I'm gonna read. I'm like, are you about to do a lyric breakdown? Well done, sir. Let's move on with that, man. Like and sub, right. You only get that here, man. That was quality hate.
All right.
If you need a producer, Joyner, I got you, dog.
All right, what we going to talk about? What album's next? I wanted to talk about really briefly. So we talk about the worst album.
Shout out.
I want to talk about this Sir album. I don't know if y'all heard it. This album was amazing to me. The best R&B album that I've heard in a while to me. So I don't know if other people in the chat have heard this album. I really enjoyed this Sir album. I just all I can say about it. I like almost.
It's better than So what is the previous best R&B album like that this is dethroning? So, it's the best rap R&B album since when?
I mean, it's better than the SZA album that came out to me.
Better than Swim. Okay.
And then the next best album I can think of is like the Snow Allegra album. Snow Allegra album is the last. Great.
Okay, it's up there.
R&B
okay,
album.
All right.
So,
all right, well, that's big hype.
You put it up there with that? Like, is that
I would say it's close to that, dog. I told you to listen to it, bro. I don't know.
I'm not a big fan of Sir. I don't like him that much.
You hyped it up. We're gonna check it. We're gonna talk to you next week. That's all.
Yeah, I don't want to overhype it, but the name of it is heavy.
Nah, you already did. You already did. You already
name of it is
overhyped it.
heavy.
You said it's a 10 mic classic.
Okay,
basically, that's what you're saying.
Everyone should hear this song. Nothing Even Matters, or the song Poetry in Motion with Anderson .Paak. Come on, man. Anderson .Paak is
Nothing Even Matters.
What's the name of the album?
Is that a
What's
single?
the name of the album? The people want to know. What's the name of the album?
It's called Heavy. It's called Heavy. Heavy by Sir.
By Sir. All right, I'm gonna check that out.
Is that Nothing Even Matters song a single? That's what I need to see.
I don't know.
Because that thing has way more plays than every other song on his album, like by 4x every other song.
Amazing. It's a great song. It might be a single, but anyone who heard it, if you just hit the beat, I'm telling you, if you play beat on the beat,
listening to it, the beat it ain't crazy to me.
It's great.
I'm not a big Sir fan though. I like some of his songs. He got a couple hits, a couple bops, but I'm not the biggest Sir fan.
All right. Yeah, I can't compare female singers to male singers. Yeah, I mean, I usually prefer the female singers. Super. So I just, when I'm thinking of the best R&B I've heard since then, I just
What's the best? Yeah, what's the last great male R&B album?
Brent Faiyaz.
No, stop.
Oh yeah, the Brent Faiyaz last year, but that wasn't. I wouldn't say great. No. I wouldn't say this is better. Than
it was not great.
This
stop.
Is better.
Yeah, that shit was okay. So before that, what was the next one?
It was way better than that Justin Timberlake trash. We didn't talk about that.
No,
but
we didn't talk about that.
I'm glad to hear that. Please hate on that album, man.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna go back to listen to.
I don't know what got in this dude's mind. Again, people, if you find yourself, I know I was complaining about Jordan's gimmick, but Justin Timberlake's whole career was based off of Timberland's beats. All right, and I don't know what possessed him to think he could make a career without him. This dude is not working. It's not working. His Tiny Desk sucked without Timberland, and this album sucked without Timberland. I don't know who told him, "Oh, you could do it without Timberland, man." They lied to him.
His friend?
No, that's not true. You love the 2020 Experience. That's a classic.
That's Timberland.
Is it? No.
Yes.
No way. That's Timberland.
Bruh.
Let me look. That came out so long. I mean, so much more recently than everything else. I don't think so.
Yes. I'm telling you, I promise.
Actually, you might be right.
I'm not. I know I'm right, Doug. I know I'm right.
Dang.
Hey, man, Justin Timberlake, he trying to cut the umbilical cord, but it ain't loose. You know, he got to reattach that bad boy.
Dang, Timberland did produce that. All right, never mind. Yeah. Ever since he left Timberland, it's been all downhill from here.
And Think got him gas, man. You know, thinking that he's his own man.
Hey, he trying to get back with the whites. Hey,
he got to get back with the whites. Yeah, maybe he should. Maybe we should give him back in the racial draft. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We should cut him and let him go back.
Division does have good albums. I like Division too.
Yeah, no, they're good. They're good. I just
there's a lot of good R&B artists. They just don't drop frequently.
Right. Well, so
every one of them takes like 4 years to put out something.
I mean, look, that's what it takes to sing that stuff. If you really sang it, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like there was a run of R&B from like maybe 15, 16 to like 2020 that was like just great. Okay.
I don't want to hear no 4-back sounding man, bro.
And like
no 30-year-old kind of like that.
I just feel like it's been light on R&B. Like R&B's been light. So when I say
I feel like the women been doing stuff, but just men, I feel like ain't been really out here like that.
Even the women, I just not as same as they were. Not the same as they were. I just feel like.
Oh, come on, of course they're not the same as they were. Like when they was really good. I mean, it's been a minute.
We got some really good artists. I don't like that.
We got. That's what I just said that it was a run from like 2016 to like 2020 that was a lot of great music. I just said that. It was like dope.
People ain't getting their feelings hurt no more.
Yeah, I know. Now I've got to come out with a new album called R&B is Dead, and it actually be one of his better ones. It probably won't be though. But yeah, R&B seems like it's over with.
Oh no, there's
R&B songs that pop don't sound like R&B songs. They sound like slow rap.
That's not true.
I mean, that's
Brent is kind of like that.
I mean,
but Sir like sings. I don't know. I think Sir sings. Snow. I mean, if are you only talking about women or men?
No,
Age
it's
is a
in
winner.
general. I just feel like in general, you're right. There's some artists I do think that those are
I
the
think the
best ones.
biggest ones are usually are the
I
ones
think
that don't
Kendrick's
do
the
that.
biggest one, and
She don't be doing that. The Control is amazing. Oh man, I love that album.
okay.
All right. What other album we got to talk about? We doing any more albums, or are we gonna jump into a
Oh, that
draft?
Jasmine Sullivan was really big too. I don't remember when that came out, but that
Oh
was
yeah,
huge too.
what else we had on our list?
When they got R. Kelly and died.
Hey man, R. Kelly.
Yeah, no, I don't think it died. I mean, you got people like Janelle Monáe, but her last album wasn't the best. You got people like Snow Allegra, Ari Lennox. There's some there's some fire R&B.
I liked Ari's last album too.
Yeah, I like Ari's last album.
Yeah, I do think, as I'm saying, I think there's some singers now, but there was a even more of a time when there wasn't any. But all right, what we got next?
Y'all want to go into the draft? You want to do the draft?
Oh, we doing that draft? I'm down, man. I'm down, man. That's the thing. We do the draft every episode.
Yeah,
we got
man.
20 minutes.
Yeah, the people
right.
begging for the draft, man. Look in the chat. They're like, "Oh, you got a draft. Look at it." Right?
All right. You're right. We got to do it.
Yeah. So, all right. Today we're gonna draft, man, the best hip hop cities. Best hip hop cities. All right. And to do this, to make sure that there's enough, to spread out, because we all know the obvious number one pick would be the mecca of hip hop is New York. But we're going to break it into each of its boroughs. So you can't just draft New York City as a whole. You got to draft one borough and then any other city. So we doing the draft. All right. B-Dog, like usual, gets first pick. I know. I told you they were begging for the draft, Doug. I told you. Can't let the fans down. All right. Best hip hop cities. All right. B-Dog.
All right. Dang. I had a plan, but I don't want y'all to steal all of my shit before you get back to me. So I guess I'll start with actually no. I'm gonna go with Atlanta.
Atlanta number one pick of the draft? Oh man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Atlanta.
I'm shocked.
I'm gonna go with Atlanta.
Shocked.
Okay.
Shocked.
They got so many boroughs, I'll still get one after this.
Yeah, I don't know. There's 3 more picks. There's 4 more picks.
You're not all created equal.
Okay, I'm gonna pick number 1. All right, and let me make this clear. It's where the people rep, not where they were born. All right, don't pull.
So you about to pull something crazy out?
Nobody say none of that. Oh, Tupac was born in New York stuff.
No, I'm about to say you gonna put Tupac in New York, ain't you?
I know I'm not doing that. I drafted LA number 1 pick. All right, of my draft, and I'm getting Tupac, Drake, Ice Cube.
LA, everybody. That's lame.
Wait, I go next? Wait.
Yeah, you go twice.
I'm taking Brooklyn and Queens. I won.
You going back to back? I didn't think you were going to go back to back like that. Go ahead. That's fine.
It's over with.
That's how it's been.
I won, dog. Brooklyn and Queens. It's over with.
I didn't think you were going to go back to back like that. That's funny. All right. All right. So
I'm winning this draft so easily. It's funny. As long as y'all don't steal my picks, go ahead. You went with LA first, so I was never drafting.
I'm gonna go Chicago is my second pick of the draft. Chicago is my second pick of the draft.
Lame. All right, let me get them niggas from the island.
Lupe, I got Kanye, I got Common.
Let me get them niggas from the island. I got the Woo. What you mean?
Oh man.
Oh, you getting Staten Island?
You can go again, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you go twice.
And then I'm picking.
Wait, you got Staten Island. He got Staten Island. Not long ago.
Yeah. Oh man, I had my other one too. I just lost. Oh, this is a fan favorite. This for the fans right here. I'm gonna go Detroit.
Detroit.
All
okay.
Right.
Okay. I'll take okay. Let's see. This gets tough. I'm gonna go Man, I'm gonna go. I'll take Long Island. All right, I get Rakim, Busta Rhymes. There's a few good rappers from Long Island. A few legends. All right. Yeah.
All right, then. Thank you, man. Y'all are so nice in this draft, man, because y'all gave me New Orleans.
Okay.
I was gonna go for them next. All right.
You ain't getting no. Ain't nothing gonna be left when you get that. All right. So y'all took, and then give me. Go ahead and give me. See, I already got New Orleans, so I got the South. So y'all got Detroit and Chicago. All right. So then give me. The Bronx. Give me the Bronx. Give me the Bronx. I'm just gonna have all of New York. I'm gonna have all the best parts of New York.
All right, yeah,
I got New Orleans and the Bronx.
This nigga just basically picked
New York versus everybody
to the one. Nah, this nigga just picked every part of New York. We should have limited it to one borough per draft.
No. I thought, okay, see, this is my thing. My strategy was thinking that he wouldn't pick every place in New York, thinking that he'd leave some up, but I'm shocked that he's just picking every borough in New York. All right, I thought that
the two best boroughs is Brooklyn and Queens. I won. This is. If anybody votes against mine this week, I'm gonna go Brooklyn.
Listen,
I'm gonna go Brooklyn.
Listen, but you pick one city. You say it's better than every other city. All right, there's already people who will say LA's over New York.
Wait.
But
I got New Orleans, so I'm good. I'm good over here, dog.
All right, y'all been running shit for the last 30 years. Come on, man.
My lineup over y'all lineup is going to destroy your lineup.
Not at all. I'm winning this one, 100%.
All right, I'm gonna pick my fourth pick of the draft. I think is gonna be Houston. I'm taking Scarface. I'm taking I'm taking UGK.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
good. Nice. What you got? I got some good ones right here. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with Virginia.
All right. Or the DMV. Yeah. I think you should probably put that together, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how y'all.
You can put that together. That's fine.
I'll take DMV.
Yeah, you can have what you get in DC. You get Wale. You can have it. That's fine.
Yeah.
And let me see. Last pick of the draft. My last pick.
Man, we lagging. Is it just me or is that All right, go ahead.
We was in line.
Go ahead.
Listen. All right. Let me think. Hold on. Am I gonna go? You did Houston. We usually. Oh man, I don't know what to do for my last one. I'm stressed.
No, you're not, man. They got a bunch. They got some good ones left, man.
I know. I had some in my mind. All right. Am I gonna do this? I already have the Southern one, but whatever. I go Memphis.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. Okay.
I go Memphis.
Memphis.
I don't know. I was thinking of doing something else in California.
Yeah, I thought about doing something California too. But I already got LA, so I'm not going back to California. All right. And Toronto only got Drake.
You tripping. Toronto got a lot. That's what I was thinking about too. But
I don't know who else.
You left Drake on the board, dog. I'm gonna pick. Y'all already know I'm gonna go for this. I gotta pick Carolina. I'm taking all of North Carolina. J. Cole, give me Little Brother. Give me give me Petey Pablo. Give me all of it. All right, okay.
Yeah. That was it too. So go ahead. You can enjoy rapper Big Pooh. We're gonna go ahead and move on. I'm gonna take. You say you took Memphis, right?
Yeah.
All right. So I get one more pick and that's it. 5 each.
Yeah, that's it.
So for my last one, give me the Bay Area. Give me Oakland.
Okay. Yay, area.
Yeah, I thought
that's what I was thinking about too. That's what I was thinking about too.
Killed y'all this draft. This shit ain't even close.
Nah.
You got all of New York and
no, I don't have all of New York. You got the best parts of New York. I got Brooklyn and Queens, the two greatest collections of MCs of all time.
100%.
There's no
100%. I just did not think that you would go for both. I mean, hey, it's okay.
It's best to have an all-around roster. You say get the best, and I got the best. I got the top 40 rappers of all time is in my area.
If they East Coast fans, I got the Midwest, I got the West Coast, I got the South. You only got
about the Midwest.
East.
Nobody care about the Midwest. Is the most populous area. Yeah, just Midwest people.
Nah, man. Kanye West, Common, Lupe Fiasco. Come on, dog.
Yeah, man.
Those are
three of the best
than
all them dudes. You should have said Dirk. They care more about Dirk than all them dudes. You claim it,
right? Dirk, that part too. I got a Soldier Boy. Oh, Chief Keef. Chief Keef, right? Who else from Chicago?
Chief, yeah.
I was about to say this dude said Soldier Boy. My goodness.
Yeah. Come on, dog. I got. Hey.
I got y'all easy, bro. I got like the top 40 rappers of all time.
I think I win this. Atlanta been running shit for the last 30 years.
Who cares? That's great. I'm glad for Atlanta. I got an Atlanta rapper T-shirt on right now. But guess what? I got all the best. Okay. I got Gangstar. You know what I mean? I got groups.
Nah,
I'm good.
I won this.
Brooklyn, I got Biggie. Come on, man. I got Jigga.
I got Pac.
Come on,
I got Pac.
He did.
So is Biggie. All right.
That's true. I got the Yay area too, man. I got Mac Dre. Rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? I'm killing you, dog.
I got Face. I got Rakim. I got some of the goats, dog. I got Rakim. I got Face.
You got the worst one.
I got B-Goat, Nasty Nas.
You got the worst one. I'll be honest.
No, B-Dog, you got the worst one. That's cool. You got the worst one by far.
Not at all.
Why?
Not at all.
Why did you pick? Okay, picking Atlanta number one is not bad. So I'm not mad at that. But I didn't understand, Aaron, you going LA number two. I didn't understand that at all, man.
Yeah, so LA sucks.
Is sitting there for you. So you're going to take one of them at least.
So my thoughts, I told you, my thoughts were that you wouldn't pick both back to back. I thought that you would leave one open for me to get it the next round. That's what I was trying to.
Why would I
play
leave
the draft
the two
smart.
greatest collections of MCs? That's the two greatest collections.
Of course they are.
Nas.
Of course
they are. to America.
I got the GOAT. I got M. I got Eminem. I got the GOAT. So I'm getting all the votes.
You're right. Bow down, dog. Bow down to the rap god.
I got all the votes.
You're right. If you put this up in the public, you say, don't forget Eminem.
Exactly.
You're going to win. Yeah, you're going to win.
That's what I'm saying. If I could put pictures like on each one, I have to win.
Hey, nobody picked Boston? I can't believe nobody picked the greatest hip hop city, Boston.
Boston.
Our stream cut. I think.
Oh snap!